Welcome back, Cubs. After a extended hiatus, we are back with another edition of Sports With. I am Brennan Shabath. Joining alongside me, Stephen Hahn. Stephen, it's good to see you again.
Good to be back, Brennan. It's good to be back.
Back in the broadcast room. So, guys, today we have to talk about the absolute tragedy and calamity of the AFC and NFC championship games. Stephen, the first one was Saints-Rams. What did you see there?
Let me set the scene for you. Saints ball, 3rd and 10 from the 13-yard line, 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Drew Brees, in classic Drew Brees fashion, puts just a great ball towards Tommy Lee Lewis. Nickel Roby-Coleman, corner for the Rams. Just an egregious pass interference call. Refs just didn't see anything at all.
Disgusting.
And all credit to Jared Goff and Greg Zuerlein on that following drive, taking it all the way down. The Saints had to settle for the field goal to make it 23-20 on that drive there, and really it just cost them. It just cost them a Super Bowl. And it's really what hurts me the most is that we didn't just lose Drew Brees in the Super Bowl. We lost Drew Brees versus Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
with all the
about a
things,
quarterback match.
with all the things that this country has been through in the past few centuries, I feel like we've earned a Tom Brady versus Drew Brees Super Bowl.
No, but yeah, I mean, in all seriousness, it was a terrible missed call. And I mean, this is not something new. We saw it happen with the Lions in their wild card game against the Cowboys a couple of years back. We saw it with the Tuck rule in whatever year it was with Tom Brady. And the NFL officials, frankly, are garbage.
They're horrible. They stink at their
terrible.
job.
The Madden NFL officials, someone replayed the exact same play, ran the same route, and had the defender hit him at the same time, and they called pass interference. The Madden referees did that.
You know, it's tough. Especially tough for the city of New Orleans. Had such a great season, and Drew Brees is like, what, 65 years old? Is he going to get another shot? Is this team going to be as good next year? I feel like he got robbed. And Jared Goff, he's what, 15? He's gonna have 5 or 6 more Super Bowl runs before he turns 30. I just feel bad for my guy Drew.
Yeah, the one thing I will say the Lions need to look at that the Rams did, the Rams spent a lot of money and made a lot of moves trying to get a good team and get back in contention just like that. And they did, and now here they are back in the Super Bowl. But I can't remember who it was for the Saints tweeting out at Roger Goodell, calling for him to use his powers. I did not know this. The NFL commissioner actually has the power to reschedule a game that has already happened or have it be replayed from the exact point or all the way from the beginning. I mean, that's pretty interesting.
There would be
now,
riots.
A lot of investigations have to go into that, and it has to be pretty egregious, but blatant pass interference.
You would need a hand-signed note from God himself to have to redo a championship game in the NFL. Technically he can according to the rule book, but it would just never happen.
Well, we're not going to get a hand-signed note from God, but whatever.
Roger Goodell's pretty darn close. Let's move on to
I wouldn't go that far.
Move on to Patriots Chiefs.
Yeah.
Of course,
Okay.
Tom Brady, the greatest of all time, the greatest athlete ever to live outside of Bo Jackson.
Here's my problem though. What is up with these overtime rules? Okay, it was a great game. Pat Mahomes, Tom Brady, Julian Edelman, everybody played great. Wonderful football to see. But it just felt so anticlimactic.
Not giving
the coin toss decided who won. That's not the first time it's happened for Tom Brady.
Exactly. Not giving Pat Mahomes the ball in overtime is it's really making the NFL look bad because that guy is just a wizard. He is a wizard with the football. It's Tom Brady.
Cannon.
Tom Brady is as well. But you'd love to see both. I think everyone should adopt high school rules. Everyone gets the ball on, the 20-yard line, and it's basically like a.
I think for pros they should back it up to like the 35.
But it's like a hockey shootout or a.
I mean, college football is like the best overtime there is. They just go back and forth, and it's very exciting.
For some reason, the NFL can't figure that out.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Andrew Luck didn't get the ball back in 2012. Matt Ryan didn't get to see the ball in overtime, and now Pat Mahomes falls victim again. And, of course, sure enough, the Patriots back in the Super Bowl. What do you do?
There's no doubt in my mind that Tom Brady should get this chance at the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Everybody doubted him. I doubted him. I thought they were gone.
He's 5 years from dying, and he took his team
practically on his deathbed.
Took his team back to the championship. But still, you have to give Pat Mahomes a chance.
Yeah, that's very true, especially with the great season that he's had. I mean, what a rookie season for Pat Mahomes. It's just insane.
Some other quick notes. Michigan lost. That's tough.
Yeah, I know. I mean, how about that? I was actually at work watching that game when it happened. And, okay, for those of you that don't know, they lost by 10, 64-54 to Wisconsin. But the game was a lot closer than that the whole time. I mean, it was like a 4 or 5 point game all the way until literally the last 40 seconds. Wisconsin got like 3 turnovers for points. But, I mean, Michigan basketball, okay, Michigan's 5, Michigan State 6. If you look at the eye test, they're both very similar, and I think it'd be a great game, and I can't wait for them to play. Cassius Winston is having a great year repping for U of D.
Friend of the show, Cassius Winston.
Yes, good friend. Also, Xavier Simpson, Ignas Brazdeikis, Charles Matthews, they're playing good for Michigan. But I thought about this, before they lost to Wisconsin, like Michigan basketball is faltering. They're coming to a slow. They came off that high against North Carolina and Villanova and all those big wins, and their games were getting closer and stuff, like with Northwestern and Indiana. And then finally, sure enough, they lose to Wisconsin. And, I mean, nobody expects them to go undefeated. I mean, they lose, and Virginia was the only undefeated team left in the nation, and then they lose to Duke the next day. So now there's no unbeatens left, but they got to pick it up if they want to beat MSU.
Yeah, I was up in Calumet with noted Michigan sports expert John Eads watching that game, and
Love you, John.
he called it before the first tip off. He said, playing Wisconsin in Wisconsin it's nothing easy, and like that's a game that he saw on the schedule from early in the season. Said this, if we're going to lose one in these early few, even after the start, this is the one. So great call there from John. And just really tough loss for Michigan. Pulling one back at the buzzer against Minnesota.
But against Minnesota? Come on. You're the number 5 team in the nation. You should have been number 1. All you had to do was beat Wisconsin and you'd be number 1. But it is what it is. We'll see how they do. We'll certainly have a Sports With after that, pre-gaming probably, and after that matchup. We apologize for the extended hiatus, but we're back in full effect, Stephen. Sports With is a regular thing now. That's it, Cubs.